YouTube, it's your boy King James here. And alright, so I know you had to look at the thumbnail, and I'm talking about broken attachments on guns. And there is one that's broken. Well, there's always been some that are broken, but this one is broken in a good way that you're going to want to take advantage of it right now while you can. And I covered a video on the FARA 83 where it makes it really good when you use this attachment that's broken. And what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the fast mag that comes on all of the guns. Some guns, it doesn't impact the ADS, but it gives you an improvement on the reload speed. So let me show you some data that I found, because I tested 12 of the most popular guns and they're not all the same. They're broken in different ways, and some are really broken in a bad way. And I got that all for you right now. So what am I talking about? Well, look at the Spetsnaz 60 round. This is probably the mag that you're using on all of your ARs, and it gives you ammo capacity, has a slight ADS negative, and it's a little bit slower reload than, say, the 45 round. But then when you get down to the 60 round fast mag, it has even more of an ADS penalty, but it gives you reload quickness. But does it actually have an ADS penalty? Well, let me show you my video where I talked about this so you know what I'm talking about. This is the video that I'm talking about. It was on my FARA 83. I'll link it right here if you want to check it out. But there was a comment from DPape100, and he said, FYI, 60 round fast mag is bugged on the QBZ. So I actually went and tested it here in this video on the QBZ, and then again on the FARA 83, and you can see there the reloads is quite a bit faster. So I wanted to test that on all the guns again, and let me show you how it came out. So what I did is I grabbed 12 of the most popular guns, probably ones that you're using in your loadout today. That's the Krig, the Bullfrog, the MAC-10, the OTS-9, the Stoner 63, the FARA 83, the C58, QBZ 83, the AK-47, the XM4, the Cold War MP5, and the PPS-8. So all Cold War guns. And I tested all of them side by side with the regular 60 round mag, or the largest mag you can get, and the fast mag side by side to see what happened. And the FARA 83 is the best example. But if I show you True Game Data site real quick, I'll show you what's normally reported, or what's actually happening on those magazines. So right here is the Spetsnaz 60 round, 54 millisecond ADS penalty, and the reload time is your normal 3.2 seconds. And then you get the fast mag, so you get a much higher ADS penalty at 71 milliseconds, but you got a 780 millisecond, or almost 3/4 of a second reduction in the overall time to reload your gun. But this isn't actually what's happening. I compared these two together, and well, let me show you. So I showed this in my FARA 83 video, but check it out. So this is the regular 60 round mag, and here's the 60 round fast on the right. And as I drag it across, watch, the ADS speed of both those mags is exactly the same. But the reload speed, if we go over here and drag it over, watch what happens. I'll pull it over and you can see the reload start. You can see on the right, it's already got the mag in right there. And on the left, it's not even there yet. And there, it's just going in on the left. And we're almost completely done on the right. Look at about 2.3 seconds and we have the reticle back. But if I scroll back over here some more, watch the left. It's still going in. And we get the reticle back there, right about 3.1 seconds, let's call it, just with frame rounding. So you can see right there how much faster that is on the FARA 83. And here's the Krig 6, check it out. Here is the ADS speed, and it looks exactly the same, or, you know, almost exactly the same. But then watch the reload speed. As I drag it across, you can see the Krig on the right is already done right there at about, what is it, 1.8. Oh, under 1.8 seconds, 1.78. And keep going over here, and it's done on this side at right there, 2.2. So that's a pretty hefty reduction for the Krig as well. But there are some outliers, like the C58. Have a look at this. And maybe because this is a newer gun, it's not broken. I don't know. So here's the ADS speed between the two magazines, and well, it's pretty well looks exactly the same. It might be a little faster with the regular one, but not really. I don't know. If I play it at full speed, what's it look like? Like, it looks exactly the same to me. But for the reload, well, have a look. I go and do the reload, and this is the Spetsnaz 60 and the fast mag. They're both done at exactly the same time. So, I mean, there's no ADS penalty, but then there's no buff for the speed at all. So if you're using the fast mag on the C58, it's not hurting you, but it's not even helping you. And then there's the Cold War MP5. And check this out. It's actually hurting you in this one. Watch the ADS speed. it's actually a tiny bit slower. See that? It's a couple of frames slower on the ADS, which is sort of how the mag's supposed to work. You should have a slower ADS on the fast mag. That's the whole point of the magazine. It reloads faster, but it gives you an ADS penalty. That's the trade-off. So you get the trade-off here, right? But what about the reload? And well, watch the reload time. So both magazine, you can see there's the 53 round drum and the other fast mag, and I'm putting them back in, and you can already see what's going to happen. Check it out. Boom, the reticle's back at exactly the same frame on both of them. So you have a penalty on the ADS, but you don't even have a buff on the reload speed. So it's actually worse on the Cold War MP5. If you're running it, you're actually just hurting yourself with no improvement at all. So let me show you the full sheet on all the guns I tested. All right, so here's everything together, and check it out. The FARA 83, no ADS penalty, and a 22% reduction in reload speed. That's huge for that gun because that's its biggest weakness. Krig 6, it's already got a pretty fast reload, but dang, it's in under 2 seconds at 1.78, a 21% reduction, or 22, probably frame rounding. C58, no penalty, but no improvement either. It's just totally broken. QBZ, you didn't get quite as big a reduction, but it's still under 2 seconds with no ADS penalty. The Cold War AK-47, it actually had a slight increase on the ADS here, but you still get a reduction in the reload speed. So it actually looks like it's working for the Cold War AK-47 the way it's intended. And then there's the XM4, and it didn't do anything at all. It's exactly the same as the regular 60 round mag. Now the Stoner is actually a good case for this. No impact to ADS, but it gives you a 15% reduction. Now 15% isn't a lot, but it goes from 6.2 seconds down to 5.3 seconds, almost a full second reduction in how long it takes to reload it. So if you're using the 150 round mag on the Stoner, you definitely want to run the 150 round fast. It's not hurting your ADS whatsoever, and it's definitely making the reload faster. Now on SMGs, this is where everything is completely different. The only gun that saw any type of improvement at all was the PPSH. Now the PPSH, it had no penalty on the ADS, but had a 13% improvement on the reload speed. But the downside is it's not a 60 versus 60 scenario. The drum is actually 73 rounds and the fast mag is only 50. So yeah, it's gonna reload faster, but you're getting a lot less bullets. So I'm not really sure it's worth it on the PPSH. You saw in the Cold War MP5, it just hurts you. So there's no point in running at all. You get worse ADS with no improvement in the reload. The OTS-9, again, it's sort of like the Cold War AK-47, where it's actually working the way it's intended. You have a 30% increase in the ADS, but then a 31% reduction, or 30%, whatever you want to call it, in the reload speed. But the reload on it is so fast that it's definitely worth using. And the ADS speed, well, it's so fast on that gun anyway that I still run the fast mag on the OTS-9, and it seems to be such a huge improvement. I love that really fast reload, and it saved me a ton of times. So I would run it on that gun. And on the Bullfrog and the MAC-10, well, no ADS penalty and no change in the reload speed at all. So if you're running the FARA, the Krig, the QBZ, the XM4, or the Stoner 63, you want to get in there and grab the fast mag. It's a huge improvement over the regular mag with no penalty in ADS. Why not get that faster reload speed? It can definitely help save you. I've had so many times where I'm trying to thirst an enemy and the slow reload speed, they can get behind cover and I don't get my kill. Or if you're running a gun close range and you're both reloading at the same time, if you can reload faster than your enemy and shoot them, you're going to get the down. There's no downside to having a faster reload speed, which is what these magazines provide. So on this, one of my favorite loadouts, the OTS-9 and the FARA 83, I have a super fast reload on both these guns because both of them I'm using the fast mag. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Is there another gun that you think it's broken on that we should test? I didn't test every gun in the game because that'd be a huge undertaking, but I did test all of the really popular guns that make up about 60% of all loadouts out there. If there's another gun you think I'm missing we should test, hit me up in the comment section and let me know. And if you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button and the like button because it really does help small content creators like myself and really helps, increase my ranking and will help grow the channel. So if you want to support, those things would really help me out and I appreciate if you did that. And thank you so much to everybody who's already subscribed to the channel. You guys are amazing. I love the comments. It's great that you're coming back and checking me out and, coming over to Twitch and saying hi. I really appreciate all the love and support. And as always, guys, if you don't see me in Warzone, if you don't see me in multiplayer, it's only a matter of time, baby. King James out.